Hi, fellow YouTube browsers. It's me again, doing a little update on this 79 Thunderbird. Well, I'm still a little ways behind here. I've had some electrical issues that, surprisingly enough, didn't turn out to be too bad. Through my misunderstanding of electronics and stuff, or the principles and stuff, I misconstrued some stuff that I was watching on YouTube. So I thought I had a short, and it comes out to be that my head unit is a navigation. Well, it requires a lot of memory, or some memory and stuff, clock, navigation stuff. Anyway, I thought I had a short there. Comes out, I think it was just a memory trying to hold on. Well, but in my pursuit of that, I come to find out that my alternator, I upgraded the alternator, and it's not putting out what it's supposed to be. Well, after regulator after regulator, it still hadn't done nothing. So now I'm going through checking my ground wires, connections, and all that. Come to find out some of my ground is not really adequate, and this was the only engine to body ground that I had. See that? That is no good. And then to come to find out that my battery ground that is going to is a little lackluster at best. Although I did put a new 2-gauge wire, it still wasn't adequate enough. So the ground that is grounded to is not very good. It's not a good, decent ground. So I added another ground wire, and through my voltage drop test, that helped it quite a bit. So now I'm gonna go through and do some reinforcements on my ground. There's another ground. I bought another 2-gauge, grounded it to the motor. I'm gonna replace this thing that was to the motor, the original. Mount it right there. You can see the hole, and replace that with this. I'm gonna mount this end to the motor, and one back to the original spot, and one to the other side fender. That should give me a pretty good, accurate ground. So as far as my alternator situation, I went and bought a new voltage regulator that supposedly handles 70 to 90 amps alternator. So I hope that solves the issue of that alternator upgrade that I put, because I put in a 90 to 100 amp alternator. So, and I just couldn't get no more. I probably got about 12 volts out of it right now, and that's just with the grounding that I did prior to this. And hopefully that brings that up, but I'll let you guys know how this turns out. So, all right, later.